everybody, Neil here from the Four Corners, and welcome to a video where we're finally allowed to talk about the preliminary images for the Season 15 sets. There was this weird bit a while ago where LEGO had these rules that were so strict we couldn't even describe how these sets looked. Thankfully those rules have been lifted and we can talk about these. All in all, the fact that we're talking about these sets so late is almost a benefit because we have so much more context. We have the poster, so the minifigures make more sense. We also have a lot of story leaks, so everything's going to add up when we talk about the sets this time. So I feel like in that sense, this time when we talk about the newly revealed sets, we can also piece together various information. But without further ado, let's get into these awesome Seabound sets. Starting the wave in no particular order, we have the Water Dragon. I don't see anybody really riding this right now, and with our luck, it's probably gonna be Kai. There's a mini submarine on the side, there's these aqua snakes or aqua eels, and on the bottom we see this octopus lady, which we've seen from the poster. So it's pretty cool that you're getting the main bad guy in this set. The dragon's really long, and I love these swishable tails in general. The main theory going around because of a leak is that Zippy, the crazy dog-like jungle dragon from the island, the water dragon is actually the pure elemental form of that dragon. A lot of stuff adds up, the head shape, although maybe LEGO's just reusing that mold, but then the horns also are in the same place as Zippy's. So keep in mind that is a possibility, and towards the bottom of this art, we see a whitish blue ocean amulet. At least that's what people are calling it these days. Next up, we have the Hydro Bounty. I have one word for this thing, and it is elegant. It's very beautiful looking, kind of like a vehicle for Zane, although I don't think that's how it's going to end up. You get a Kai as far as I can see in the set. You seem to be getting a Jay, a Zane, and then whoever that guy next to Kai is. If you're getting the whole ninja team in the set, that would be awesome. It's been so long since we got one set that comes with the whole squad. I really like sets like that because you don't have to get the rest of the wave to collect those minifigures. That chariot on the side, very interesting. The head mold right there hints that you might be getting the octopus lady. Again, I don't really like calling the main villain for Season 15 the octopus lady, but that's really her placeholder name for right now. But I really want to see the features of this set when it comes out and how it actually turns out. They really took it to the next level with the Hydro Bounty, where the Hydro Bounty originally wasn't really destined to be a great set, but they made it work. After that, we have the Hydro Mech, which I have mixed feelings about. We have a HD image of this, and I think it's just using a little bit too much of the big, huge LEGO molded parts. I usually prefer more brick-built builds, but I feel like this is one of those sets where you have to have it in real life to really feel how good it is or how bad it is. It can go either way. You're getting a Aqua Eel with that cool amulet in the set, and then Aqua Lloyd, who is a interesting design. They don't look anything like ninjas this season, they look like scuba divers, but that's fine. I feel like it's just one season, and it's cool to get something different now and then. Next up, we have another set with a HD image. In the background, we can see that Ninjago City is flooded, and we've done countless videos talking about that and how it adds up with the other leaks. That all makes sense. The whole basic idea is when Wajira wakes up, she unleashes an infinite storm upon Ninjago, flooding the whole city, so the ninja have to go and defeat this monster. Looking at the collectibles for this wave, it's just the ocean amulet, and the last wave it was just the storm amulet. This is disappointing. Usually we have 4 things to collect, but now you're just gonna get a ton of these as you go through the set. I really like the weapons for the aqua eels. Cole looks cool, more orange than usual. I think he works with the aqua suit the most. And then I guess we should call it the Ninja Sub Speeder now. That's a pretty cool looking car. It's very pointy and it makes sense for Jay. Next up, we definitely have a winner for a set in many people's mind, and this is the Temple of the Infinite Ocean. This takes me back to the olden days where we got the epic dragon battle, and you got one giant good guy thing and one giant bad guy thing. This might not be one giant bad guy and good guy thing, but you're still getting a giant structure and a giant important sea monster to play around with. You're getting so much value with this. There's a submarine in the back, and the person with all those water pieces on her, that's rumored to be Nia all powering up, so that's going to be pretty cool to see. We also get one more octopus lady in the set in her little throne, and then the whole snake Wajira build, or the water serpent build, looks sick. You can put one of the amulets on its little belly, and I wonder if you can put the storm amulet somewhere. I'm guessing there's a slot for that on the forehead, although I'm not sure if they're actually going to include that. It would be nice if they included that. We also do have the legacy stuff, but it's not exactly as exciting as the Seabound stuff. There's the Ford Plus Kai's Blade Cycle. That chunky little bike is pretty funny looking, but it's a 4+ set, so I can't really say anything there. The Super Sonic Raider looks like a remote control Ninjago set. That's how remote control Lego cars tend to look. They're pretty chunky since they have to hold a battery box in the middle. So originally I thought it was battery powered, but it just looks weird like that. Originally the Super Sonic Raider was a beautiful design. The treads were far apart from the original chassis and it looked like an amazing toy. All of this in this build is very cramped, and hopefully the final product actually ends up having more space in the middle and everything. Hopefully it's able to redeem itself. One last thing is the Fire Dragon, which looks so beautiful that it's actually kind of scary to how real that thing looks. If it looks this good in the preliminaries, then I can't wait to see how good it looks in the final. That's definitely a dragon that's impressing many Ninjago fans. Finally, we have another 4+ set, Final Flight of the Destiny's Bounty. We actually did a whole video talking about this back then, so I don't think I need to go more in depth into that. But with that final set, that does wrap up my thoughts for a little bit of the Legacy Wave and all of the Seabound Wave. Seabound's definitely looking to be really cool. They might be reusing molds, for example the Aqua Eel's heads, but if it works, why change it? I think this fits perfectly. I really love the black and the light blue and the gold. It matches up so well, and their weapons are also very aesthetically pleasing. All of these sets are very impressive. I'm alright with the ninja suits. I just need to see the back to make my final opinions on it. I need to see if the back is able to make up for the front, kind of get a 3D view of the minifigures, and that would help me solidify an opinion on the good guy figures. Thank you for watching this Seabound and Legacy information and thoughts video, and as usual, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!